As the third most powerful person in this country, Louisianans wonder what impact and benefit the area will see by having the 56th Speaker of the House from this state. As U.S. Congressman Mike Johnson represents the northwest and western regions of Louisiana, Barksdale Air Force Base, Fort Johnson, formerly known as Fort Polk, and several other military installations are right in Speaker Johnson's backyard. This past July, then United States Congressman Mike Johnson applauded the bipartisan passage of the 2024 National Defense Authorization Act. The annual legislation includes funding for major priorities for the Louisiana defense community, particularly Barksdale Air Force Base, Air Force Global Strike Command, Fort Johnson, and the Joint Readiness Training Center. Since being appointed to the House Armed Services Committee in 2021, Congressman Johnson has secured nearly $620 million in military construction projects for the state of Louisiana, $321.5 million for Barksdale Air Force Base, $261.8 million for Fort Johnson, $13.8 million for Camp Minden, $2.3 billion for the Air Force B-52 program, and $1.82 billion for the Long Range Standoff Weapons program.
You know, I have Barksdale Air Force Base, Global Strike Command, I have Fort Polk, now Fort Johnson, the Joint Readiness Training Center. We have big military installations. We have, you know, of course, our state is an oil and gas state. We supply energy for the whole country. All those priorities will now always be top of mind by virtue of my running the House. And so I'm not going to use it in any way that's unfair or not right, but I mean, clearly that's a big priority. So it doesn't hurt our state.
That same bill guts the Biden administration's ability to politicize the military by rolling back the administration's unlawful abortion travel policy, prohibiting TRICARE and the DOD from covering and furnishing sex reassignment surgeries and gender hormone treatments for transgender individuals, prohibiting funds from being used for the teaching of critical race theory, or CRT, and prohibiting funds for any advisory committee dealing with race, gender identity, sexual orientation, or social justice. And finally, providing a pathway back to the armed forces for service members who refuse to take the COVID vaccine.